Let's make some split pea soup for these cool fall evenings. Welcome back to the Whole Food Plant-Based Cooking Show, where we make plant-based cooking easy. I'm Jill, and I don't know where you are, but it is so chilly here in North Carolina, so we are going to make this delicious split pea soup. So we're going to hop right in. I've got one onion diced that we're going to start to saute, and I'm going to throw my celery in with it. The same thing, I've got 2 stalks of celery that are diced pretty fine. And I'm not going to put any oil in my pan, and we're going to saute this for a bit, and if it starts to stick, you can always pour just a little bit of our vegetable broth or just a little bit of water just so it doesn't stick to your pans. All right, now we're going to add our garlic. This is 3 cloves of garlic that I've finely minced. So while that's cooking, please give this video a like if you're enjoying the show, because it really does help the show get out there to more people. All right, so that's cooking. Now we're going to add our carrots. This is 3 carrots that I've diced. 2 small potatoes that I've gotten to like bite-sized chunks. 1 bay leaf. A 1/2 teaspoon of thyme. A 1/2 teaspoon of liquid smoke. That's going to give it that really nice earthy flavor. 1 1/2 tablespoons of a low sodium tamari, and our split peas. So this is a pound of green split peas that I have rinsed, and then I soaked them for about 3 hours. And that essentially, it helps them be more digestible, but it also helps the cooking time be less, essentially. This should take only about a 1/2 hour or so to cook when they're soaked like this. Otherwise, it can take up to an hour to cook, depending on the age of the split peas. So we're really trying to reduce that time so that those other vegetables aren't cooking that long. All right, and then I've got a liter of a low sodium vegetable broth. And like I said, we're just going to cook this on simmer for about a 1/2 hour. And then at that point, we may end up adding some more water, probably a bit of water. We're gonna let this cook together and let all of that juice soak into the vegetables before we add any water. And then it's just up to you how thick you want it. While we're waiting for that, I'd like to share some background on our show. The Whole Food Plant-Based Cooking Show is crowd-funded, which means these free weekly recipe videos, along with our entire catalog of free printable recipes on our website, plantbasedcookingshow.com, and our Plant-Based Cooking Made Easy cookbook series are all made possible in part by the generous patronage of our supporting membership community. So if you love our recipes, I invite you to join us on our mission to make plant-based cooking easy, and follow the link in the description to become a supporting member today. There's no denying the plant-based diet is a nutrient powerhouse, but did you know there are a handful of hard-to-get nutrients even well-crafted diets are often lacking? The latest research suggests that complementing your diet with a few specific vitamins, minerals, and omega-3s will help boost your energy and keep you thriving for the long term. That's why my daily health routine includes Complement Essential. Complement Essential contains the 8 critical nutrients lacking from most plant-based diets in dosages optimized specifically for us. As a special discount for our viewers, just use code PLANTBASEDEASY at checkout to save 15% off of your order. Okay, our soup is finally done cooking. It did take a little bit longer, and that really is going to happen to you also, because you never can tell how fresh these beans are from the grocery store. Sometimes they just take a little bit longer to cook. And I did add 4 more cups of water. And at this point, if you want, you can always use an immersion blender and blend a little bit of it to make it more like a chowder. But I like it just like this. So all we have to do is take out our bay leaf, and then I'm going to add just a little bit, of lemon juice, a good squeeze, and that really kind of just lifts the flavor just a little bit. And then some cracked pepper. This is such a great, simple soup, and split peas are really such an underestimated pea. It's loaded with protein and fiber and so many different minerals. If you want to come in and take a look, this is what I got to. And all that's left to do is let this cool for a little bit, and then I'll meet you at the table for a taste. All right, let's go in for a taste. It is still pretty hot, but that's okay. If you love soup, you're gonna love this. Come on back next week for another great recipe.